Hey travelers, Marcello here from Wandering Trader, coming to you live from the beautiful Amalfi Coast in Italy. Today we're going to talk about the best, or the things to know, I should say, before visiting the Amalfi Coast. First and foremost, the Amalfi Coast is made up of small beach towns, small villages. I would say probably more towns along the coast, and the entire coast is called the Amalfi Coast. What you see behind me is Positano. This is probably the most famous picture that you guys see on the internet. There's also other towns like Priano, like Amalfi as well. So it's an entire stretch of coast with little towns in between, beach towns like this. The towns are completely vertical. Okay, so there's not a lot of horizontal walking in these. So if you are overweight, if you have a condition or something along those lines, keep that in mind. This is nothing but stairs. I kid you not, we're probably on the 7th, 8th, or 9th floor where we're at right now from the main street. So completely vertical city, keep that in mind when you're visiting. Going along with that, plan ahead and book ahead would be the third thing to know about visiting Amalfi Coast. Even though you obviously are going to want to save money, right? But I recommend that you do not look to save money on the hotel, because the view of this, I tell you, I've been traveling around the world now for 6 years, and this is one of the most special things that I have ever seen. And I recommend that you spend a little bit more on the hotel. Make sure that you plan ahead and you book it ahead. Otherwise, there's not going to be a lot of availability, especially in the good places. For the hotel, number 4, it's not going to be as expensive as you think it is. The restaurants I didn't find as expensive. It could be because we're in further south. Also, the hotels are not that expensive. Here in the hotel that we're on, it's called Villa Fiorentino. We got a 2-bedroom apartment for about 500 euros a month. So if you guys are a couple, a couple of 4 or even 5 people can split that within 3 and literally, get a view like this, which is absolutely amazing. So the last thing you want to know about visiting the Amalfi Coast is there is 2 points to get here. There's the city of Naples, which is probably the most popular, I would say, because obviously you have Pompeii, and there's also the city of Salerno, which is further south. The Amalfi Coast is actually on the Salerno side. So it may be a little bit cheaper for you to fly into Naples, but if you want to see the actual Amalfi Coast outside of taking a boat, for example, if you don't have time, if you're only here for a day or two, then I recommend you take a car from wherever your hotel is over to Salerno train station. You're going to be able to see the picturesque, highway, or not a highway, really more of a road along the edge of the mountain, but absolutely amazing views, picturesque views. It's absolutely incredible. So if you're only here for a few days, or if you want to be able to see that, if you have time or the money to rent a boat, then definitely recommend you go to Salerno. From Salerno, you can take a train to any part of Italy. So those are the 5 things you need to know visiting the Amalfi Coast. I cannot tell you guys enough how special this is. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know here on YouTube, and we'll talk to you soon. Ciao.